Salutations, everybody. Wow, I did not expect the amount of people to come and tune into my Avengers beta impressions video, but here we are. I was really floored by the amount of people who were just willing to engage in discussion. I really appreciate it. It's all I can ask for when it comes to this platform, is just to be heard out, whether we agree or disagree. It's great just to have a discussion. So thank you guys so much for that. With that in mind, it doesn't end there, okay? Because exclusivity is the name of the game when it comes to Avengers. Now, to set the stage for the discussion, we need to talk about a very specific topic that I will admit has been talked about to death. Do you like Spider-Man by chance? Are you a big New York City's best friend kind of guy? Because I gotta be honest with you.
Did someone say Spider-Man?
Oh my God, dude. I am a huge fan. I love you, dude. I love you, man. I have all the comics. I have games. I've read books. You're my hero, dude. Seriously.
Aw, kid, you flatter me, but you know what I love most? PlayStation fans. What kind of console you got, buddy?
I have Xbox.
that is rich. Oh, tough shit for you, guy. Have fun on Xbox.
So, yeah, Spider-Man exclusive to the PS4, PS5. I thought this was extremely unfortunate, not only because it's one of the most popular, if not the most popular superhero ever, but also the fact that for a lot of people, I didn't agree with this, but they felt the heroes played differently. I personally felt that they all had a similar approach, similar control scheme, and so it felt like flavor less than actual diverse characters. But when it came to Spider-Man, it's really hard to mimic his playstyle on top of anyone else in that game. So it gave the game a chance for diversity, and if you're a PlayStation fan, you're in good luck. If you're not, and you're an Xbox fan, PC fan, sorry, too bad. And yeah, I mean, I think it goes without saying, I really disagree with this choice here, but PlayStation, that's their thing, man. They're all about exclusivity, exclusive games, exclusive content, and I gotta be honest, it works. It does work. I'm not a fan of it, but it brings people to their platform. But like I said, I don't want to talk about that topic to death because I feel a lot of videos have already been made about it. Let's continue the roll a little bit here and talk about other exclusive options. Some of them very, very peculiar. I mean, like, super strange. I've never seen something like it before. Now, we've seen standard pre-order bonuses, but I want to even take a look at those because it just builds and builds and builds. I feel it'll pay off at the end of this video, right? So pretty much any game out there, if you were to pre-order from Best Buy or GameStop, you get a little bonus. Not all the time with every single game, but some of these companies do deals to encourage people to come to their storefront. So if you're Best Buy and you want to take away some business from GameStop, maybe you'll give away something cool for, say, Animal Crossing. If people pay $60, they'll get a little bonus that you wouldn't get from GameStop. So it brings business to their storefront, and at the end of the day, the company working on the game will get more money up front to either fund development, fund advertising, something along those lines, because it's a cross-brand deal. This type of stuff happens a lot. It's not super uncommon. I'm not going to act like it's different for the Avengers, but let's just take a look at some of these pre-order bonuses, all right? When it comes to Amazon, you're going to get a digital copy of the game's first prequel comic called Avengers Iron Man #1. Seems really useful in the terms of the story. Meanwhile, if you go over to Best Buy, you're going to get a steelbook, a absolutely friggin' sick steelbook, by the way. Like, so dope. I actually want this on my shelf, even if I'm not a huge fan of the game right now. But you will receive a steelbook featuring artwork by renowned Marvel comic artist Mark Brooks. I gotta say, this thing is fresh. Oh my God. I actually really want it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm betraying my words for my beta impressions video, but that thing is fresh, okay? I'm just saying, it's working, see? It's working. Meanwhile, if you pre-order at Walmart, you're gonna get a iconic patch set. How thrilling. Meanwhile, over at GameStop, you're gonna get a limited edition pin set of all the Avengers if you pre-order over there. What's going on? Welcome to GameStop. We're the home of gamers. I'm a gamer. If you couldn't tell, I love games, by the way. If you need help with games, let me know. We got a large selection of games. PS4 games, Vita games, Switch games, lots of games. I'm a gamer, by the way. So if you need anything, let me know, dude. Hey, dude, I actually pre-ordered this game way in advance and did all my research so that you didn't have to follow me around the store 24/7 trying to sell me things. So I got this copy of Breath of the Wild. I'm trying to pick it up and leave as soon as humanly possible. So here, please check me out. Oh, Breath of the Wild, huh? Yeah, this is one of my favorites, actually. And what's really cool is we have a awesome deal. So since you've bought a copy of Breath of the Wild, you actually get your very own Link costume. So here you go, dude. Pre-order bonus. Thank you. I hate it. Now, I know what you're thinking, and slow your roll. Matty, give it a rest, bro, okay? You just hate the game. No, this is a steady build-up, as I said in the beginning of the video. And we started off at the bottom with PlayStation Spider-Man exclusivity. It only builds up from there. Now, pre-order bonuses, they're not the worst thing in the world. Quite honestly, most games do this, and I'm not gonna knock the Avengers for it, but there are a lot of them, and it's something to be aware of because as this story progresses, you're gonna note that it could be one of two truths here. Number one, and this is very probable, that a lot of companies anticipate that the Avengers will be a huge success, much like the movie, and they want a piece of the pie, and they want to drive people, as I said earlier, to their storefronts to pick up the game. On the other end, you have Square Enix, who could be trying to milk every single dollar out of this Avengers deal because it is going to be a big game, love it or hate it, and it may not sustain as long as they had hoped for because the quality of the product really isn't there, at least in my opinion, and I know a lot of people do share that. I think the game's gonna sell well. I think it's gonna do just fine. I don't know about the long-term life of the game. That carries me into our next very fascinating promotion happening with the Avengers. So, do you guys have cell phones? Because, it seems like if you're a part of Verizon, you have an opportunity to get a pretty sick skin when it comes to Marvel Avengers. According to IGN, leaked skins from Marvel's Avengers have surfaced on Reddit, seemingly tied to promotional collaborations with Verizon, Intel, and Virgin Media. This was posted by Reddit user Smoove4254. The first set of skins, as we can see on screen here, boasts a red and white set of colors, and there are header tags beneath it suggesting that these could be linked to, say, Verizon in the US or Virgin Media in the UK, since they both follow a similar color scheme. Now, the second set of skins are far more nostalgic in nature, as we can see here. These are actually really dope, I'm gonna be honest with you. As we see Thor in an old school fighting helmet. I love Ms. Marvel's outfit here as well. Iron Man's outfit is also really, really cool. According to this user, this armor is actually a part of a collaboration with Intel, which I think makes a little more sense. This is a processor we find in a lot of gaming rigs. But wait, it gets better, right? Okay, like when it comes to Intel, I think I can turn a blind eye to that one. But when it comes to something like Verizon, Virgin Media, what is happening, right? I feel like this is like 2012 and I'm buying Dorito packs and getting codes for double XP for Call of Duty or something. What is happening? But like I said, it gets a little more ridiculous. Do you like 5 gum? Okay, well guess what? There are promotions for that. And if you buy 5 gum for Avengers, it says every pack unlocks in-game content details inside, and you can redeem these and get different things such as currency in-game. On top of that, you can get a unique emote for Ms. Marvel. I can't believe it. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I thought this was one of the most fascinating things I've ever seen. 5 gum. You see it in like cell phone services. Like, what's next? Food? Seriously, like, that's the only logical step. I'm gonna start to see like Avengers mac and cheese or something like that. Like Kraft and Avengers are gonna team up with something. I just, oh my gosh, man. I thought this was hilarious, but also fascinating. And I just feel the situation has become really weird with Avengers. Now, it may just be because of my experience. I'm being honest with you guys. I didn't enjoy it, where I may have a more negative, skewed point of view on it and feel like, yeah, this game doesn't really stand much of a chance, I feel, to stay alive for a long period of time if they're going to maintain this quality of mission design at the very minimum. The thing you're playing, if people like playing as the heroes, that's one thing, but if folks are going to have to play through those missions over and over and over again to get loot, some of that loot not really changing how you look, then that is going to be a problem down the line for sure. And that's why maybe these promotional deals, in my eyes, make up that difference if things don't go well when it comes to the Avengers. Because when you look at lots of other big games, you'll see collaborations, but I feel like they're more sensible ones. I think of Edge Runners when it comes to Cyberpunk, right? You're seeing Studio Trigger crossing over with Netflix and CD Projekt Red, and it's because they're trying to get together and make something cool. But when you're starting to put the Avengers game on 5 gum, I don't know, man. Something about that just gives me a bad feeling. And like I said, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong here. And I fully anticipate good sales for this game. I fully do anticipate good sales. I'm going to be very, very, very curious to see what the player count is by, I'm going to say, December. That is what I'll give it to see just how alive this game is. But given the success of the beta impressions, and we'll see how this video does, I will continue to keep my eye on Avengers, and I will try to play the game at launch. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave it in your hands. What do you think about everything Avengers? We covered in today's video a slew of very ridiculous promotions, in my opinion, but maybe you disagree. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are in the description down below. Big thank you to all the patrons who continue to kill it with the support. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.